guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Barcelona versus Celta Vigo in La Liga. After Barcelona dropped points midweek against Levante and Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid both won their games. Barcelona's chances of winning the league are pretty much less than 1% because we need Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid to both lose their last two games of the season, which is very, very unlikely. So with these last two games for Barcelona, all we ask from the players and the coaching staff is to go out on the pitch and put in a good performance and of course score some goals as well. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, try to get the 200 likes in this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Get into this video. This video is sponsored by the OneFootball app. It is an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well, top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 6:30 p.m. local time. It's going to be a little bit of an evening kickoff, and this match will be taking place, of course, at the Camp Nou, and it will be the last game at the Camp Nou for this season. And the referee for this match has been confirmed. On the pitch will be Ricardo de Borgas, and on the VAR it will be Jose Luis Gonzalez. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona currently sat in 3rd place in La Liga on 76 points after playing 36 games. We have 23 wins, 7 draws, and 6 losses. You look at our last 5 games in the league, we've won 2, drawn 2, and lost 1. Very, very poor form in our last 5 games. As I mentioned in the intro, Barcelona's chances of winning the league are pretty much next to nothing. We need Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid to lose their last 2 games of the season, and of course Barcelona have to win theirs. And we all know if that chance comes to us, we're going to choke it anyway. So regardless, Barcelona not going to be winning the league title this season. Pretty much all we're fighting for at this point is for money, because as we all know, 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place, wherever you finish in the league, you get a certain amount of bonus from the league. And currently Sevilla are on 74 points, only 2 points behind it, so they could easily take that 3rd place spot, and then we'll lose out on some money, because as we all know, Barcelona are in a very bad financial situation. So Barcelona have to finish at least 3rd or 2nd to get that extra bonus from the league. So pretty much what we're fighting for at the moment is money, because we want to finish in 2nd place. That way we can get more bonuses and we would finish in 3rd place. We could easily finish 2nd place if Real Madrid choke it, but hopefully again Atletico Madrid win this league, because we all know we don't want Real Madrid to win it. So we'll see what happens in the last 2 games of the season, but right now it looks like Barcelona are not going to be winning this league title. And if you take a look at who the top teams face this weekend, of course we all play on Sunday at the 6:30 p.m. local time kickoff, which is very, very weird from the league. Real Madrid are going to be traveling to the new San Mamés face Athletic Club. Atletico Madrid have Osasuna at home at the Wanda Metropolitano, and Sevilla are going to be traveling to Villarreal away. So I'd say personally Sevilla and Real Madrid have the toughest games. We all know Atletico Madrid at home against Osasuna should get the job done, but we'll wait and see. I think if Real Madrid win this game against Athletic Club, we probably will finish 3rd place, so we have no chance of finishing 2nd. Same with Sevilla. I think if they don't win their game, we'll have 3rd place at least secured at the bare minimum. But of course, we want to try our best to finish 2nd place, and if Real Madrid do drop points in this game, we have a very good chance of finishing 2nd. And if you take a look at our opponents in Celta Vigo, they're currently in 8th place in La Liga on 50 points after playing 36 games. They have 13 wins, 11 draws, and 12 losses. You look at their last 5 games in the league, they've won 4 and lost 1. They're trying their best right now to finish in those European spots, but similar to us as well, they need a little bit of a miracle to finish in those European spots. They need Villarreal, Real Sociedad, and Real Betis to drop a lot of points in order for them to have a little bit of a chance to get in there. So they are trying their best to get into those European spots. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Celta Vigo. As we just mentioned, they're trying to do their best right now to fight for those European spots, and in terms of this season overall, they've been doing very, very well for their standards. And the last time we played them was back in October 1st, which was of course at the beginning of the season, and it was actually our first away game under Ronald Koeman, and we did win that game 3-0. Ansu Fati scoring, of course the own goal coming in from Alvaza, which of course Messi took credit for on the pitch. Roberto scoring at the end of the game as well, and Clement Longley getting a red card in this game as well, and of course Araujo came in at halftime for him. Lamps on the screen right now. Of course Barcelona in this game we're playing a 4-2-3-1, and since it was Barcelona's 2nd game with Ronald Koeman as the manager, we said that they a little bit of a managerial boost in that game, and everyone performed really, really well except for Longley, who of course got the red card, and Barcelona picked up 3 big points at the beginning of the season. Let's now take a look at Celta Vigo's last 6 games in all competitions. In the last match in the league, they beat Getafe 1-0, they beat Villarreal 4-2, they beat Levante 2-0, they beat Osasuna 2-1, they lost to Real Sociedad 2-1, and they drew 0-0 with Cadets. So the 3 matches I want to take a quick look at and analyze is their 1-0 win against Getafe, their 4-2 win against Villarreal, and also their 2-1 loss at Real Sociedad. Let's start off with their 2-1 loss against Real Sociedad with Hugo Mayo scoring for Celta Vigo and Porto and Mingueza scoring after that to complete that first half comeback. Lamp on the screen right now, of course. And Celta play in that 4-4-2 formation again, another team playing a 4-4-2, but usually sometimes they have one of the two center mids very, very deep, so it's more of a 4-1-3-2 sometimes. But of course, in defensive transition, they're always going to be in a 4-4-2, which again, Barcelona playing another team in a 4-4-2. What else is new? This is pretty much La Liga 4-4-2. That's what everyone plays at this point. In this match, the first half was very, very end-to-end. So the Vigo had a lot of chances, but they couldn't finish them. And Real Sociedad only had one chance with Porto, and the penalty, of course, it's not really a chance. It was just in the box and a tackle. Second half was pretty dead between the two teams. So the Vigo looked like the more team to get that goal, but in the end, Real Sociedad just locked down the defense in that 4-4-1-1 and picked up the vital points. Now let's take a look at their 4-2 win against Villarreal. What an absolute crazy game this is. 6 goals and 3 red cards in total, with 2 red cards coming in the first half. I did end up watching this game as well. Of course, Villarreal were coming off the Europa League semi-final against Arsenal in this game. As you can see from the lineups, they played a very, very rotated side, not really the strong players that you usually see from Villarreal. So the Vigo, of course, went full strength as well, but Iago Aspas was on the bench. And it was a very entertaining game, and it was very, very end-to-end as well. Villarreal had a few chances in the first half, but only managed to score 1 goal, while Celta Vigo scored 3 goals, of course, one of them being a penalty as well. Second half, Celta Vigo scored very, very early. After that, they just kind of sat back, didn't want to, pressure them too much. Villarreal got a penalty in the end of the game, but it wasn't enough, and Celta Vigo picked up an important win. Now let's take a look at their last match in the league, which was a 1-0 win against Getafe, with Nolito scoring in the first half, and they actually played this game on Wednesday. So Barcelona are going to be coming into this match with 24 hours extra rest on Celta Vigo. Again, the lineup very, very similar, that 4-4-2 with that one DM sitting by himself against that 4-4-2 of Getafe. And Getafe didn't really have, an attacking threat in this game. They had nothing going forward, and they also didn't create anything in the midfield or the attack as well. In the end, the 1 goal from Nolito gave Celta Vigo the win. So overall, in Celta Vigo, they are a very, very strong team, and I personally would classify them as a Europa League team. Of course, the players to look out for is their strikers up front in Iago Aspas and Santimina, and more specifically, their front 3 in Nolito, Santimina, and Iago Aspas as well. They've been on fire recently, but I also would watch out for the 3 former Barcelona players in the team as well, in Denis Suarez, Nolito, and Jason Murillo. As we all know, when former Barcelona players come back to the Camp Nou, they usually tend to perform, and also they want to prove themselves as well to Barcelona that we shouldn't have sold them. So I'd watch out for those 3 as well. And of course, the team overall very, very strong. And again, don't underestimate this team. If you don't perform, they will punish you, especially on the counterattack. Let's get in now to Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction. He did his press conference this morning. He was asked a lot of questions by the media, and more specifically about his future. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts by saying that the thing is to believe, continue and trying to win all the games that remain. We know that it will be very difficult, but we have to continue. I can't say a lot about the meeting with Laporta. Of course, we talked about the latest results, the situation of the team, and we have agreed that we will meet for a meeting at the end of the season. For me, the most important thing is to analyze the entire season, seeing how things were when we first arrived and everything has been done throughout the year. I can and want to continue as the Barcelona coach if I have the maximum confidence of the club. We will talk about this after the season. It will be the time to talk. I want to continue. I am happy. I see room to improve things, and we are on the path that won't end this year. In my opinion, there are many positive things this season. To say everything was perfect and then 2 weeks later everything is horrible, I think it's not fair. I am not going to think about what could happen. For now, we have agreed to talk when the season ends, then I can answer these questions. I feel the support of the dressing room, and this is always complicated because there are many players who play a lot and there's some players who don't even play that much, and I always try to make things clear. I talk to the players and I make decisions that I think is best for the club. And I even let Oscar Mingueza go to Barcelona B for tomorrow. I think the player must be thanked because he wanted to help his teammates for the promotion, and we must value him. I'm not disappointed with my players. I'm with them every day, and for them it has also been a very difficult season. There are 5-6 players who have missed 30 to 40 games. It is not yet time to talk about what needs to be strengthened for next season. We have to respect the players that we have, and when the season ends, we'll talk. Now we have to focus on winning. This team does have a future. If we can sign what we think we need, and then we can take the next steps, I think the fans will be very excited about what next year's squad will look like. And the return of Ansu Fati next season will be as if we signed him back, because we've missed him a lot this season. We are the team that generates the most chances to score together with Manchester City. It is true that there's things to improve, such as effectiveness of the midfielders. Ronald Koeman concluded off by saying that in the last 2 weeks I felt very mistreated. You have to analyze the entire season. I don't agree with the media saying that I did a bad job. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction and has a match against Celta Vigo tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup predictions. We're going to start with the manager Ronald Koeman. I'm going to try my best to predict his lineup, but then we all know again pretty much what he's going to pick for this game. I'm going this lineup on the screen right now. I think he's going to go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back three of Araujo, Pique, and Lenglet. Wing backs being Des and Jordi Alba. 3 midfielders are going to be Busquets, Moriba, and Pedri, and the 2 strikers up front are going to be Messi and Antoine Griezmann. With the injury of Roberto and the suspension of Frenkie de Jong, I think Ronald Koeman will select this team. Of course, Araujo coming in at right center back is a little bit of a risk. He got that big knock against Levante, but he is going to be fit for this game. As of recording, the squad list hasn't come out yet. Of course, we all know the squad list comes out on the morning of the game, so we won't know until then, but I do think he will be included as per reports that are coming out. And I think we all know that Moriba will replace Frenkie de Jong in that midfield for 2 reasons. Number 1, he is pretty much a like-for-like replacement in that midfield, and secondly, he was not included in the Barcelona B squad for that promotion playoff, but Mingueza was, as we all know. We talked about that in yesterday's transfer video. Mingueza will be traveling with them for the Barcelona B to help them get promoted, so probably Araujo will be starting as well. well. But if Koeman does not start Moriba in this game, he's going to have a lot of credits for him, because we all know in that midfield of Barcelona B, they would love to have Moriba. I think they would rather have Moriba than Mingueza, but of course they'll take both. But again, he doesn't start Moriba in this game, he's going to have a lot of critics coming at him. Why didn't you, send him to Barcelona B, help him get promoted, all that sort of stuff. You don't want to do a Setien 2.0 like you did with Ansu Fati and Puig. So I do expect Moriba to start in that midfield, and everyone else is pretty much set in stone. Again, you could see maybe Braithwaite or Depay come in. I think if he doesn't start Depay, it's an absolute crime. He was the absolute man of the match against Levante. Putting him on the bench for this game is absolutely criminal, but I do think he will do that. Everyone else is pretty much set in stone. So that's the lineup I think that Ronald Koeman will select for this match. Let me know down below what you think Ronald Koeman's going to go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was the Barcelona coach, and that line's on the screen right now. I'd go Ter Stegen in goal, Pique, Umtiti Jr. Firpo, Pjanic, Moriba, Puig, Trincao, Messi, and Ousmane Dembele. Now you're probably sitting there right now looking at my lineup thinking, what's this guy smoking? But for me, there's only 2 games left to play. We have nothing to play for. We're only playing for extra money at this point. For me, what I want to see is players get opportunity. I want to see the players who haven't played a lot this season to play in this game. I want to see some good football. I want to see some goals. And also remember, this is the last game at the Camp Nou for a lot of the players. Umtiti, Junior Firpo, maybe Pjanic, maybe Trincao as well. He may go out on loan. So I want to give him that opportunity as well. And I do believe that this team that I have selected could go out there and beat Celta Vigo, especially at the Camp Nou. Of course, in terms of the defense, that's a right back. Only came on against Levante. He's fully rested, ready to go. Pique for me, I wouldn't play for the whole game. I'd bring on Araujo, but I don't think Araujo's quite fit to start. Titi left center back, gives Lenglet some rest. Junior Firpo as well at left back, give Jordi Alba some rest. Midfield 3, of course, we all know pretty much Moriba and someone else is going to start. I would rest Pedri and Busquets as well. They've been playing so many minutes. Throw in Pjanic and Puig as well. In the front 3, I would go with actual wingers in Trincao and Dembele. Like I said before, Dembele has to start this game after putting in the best performance against Levante. And I would start Messi up top as the captain, but I wouldn't play him for the full 90. Bring on Braithwaite maybe the 60th, 70th minute, something like that. Wouldn't play Messi for the full game. And also, when this team news comes out, you'll get excited. You'll see Ricky pushing the team. You'll see Trincao. You'll see Firpo getting a chance. Pjanic, Moriba, Dembele. This team brings you a lot of excitement, but of course, it is a bit of a risk because they haven't played together a lot that much. But that is the lineup that I would select for this match. Let me know down below, would you rather pick my lineup or Koeman's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I think the score will be in this match? I think this will be a very close game between 2 strong teams. As you probably know, and if you don't know, Celta Vigo sometimes could be a little bit of a bogey team for us, but at the Camp Nou, we should do very well against them. But in this match, I'm going to go with Barcelona win this game by 2-1. I think it'll be very close. It'll all depend on the lines. Of course, if Ronald Koeman goes strong, a little bit of rotation or a lot of rotation, we'll have to wait and see. And of course, the formation as well will have an impact. Will he go with the 3-5-2 or the 4-3-3? We'll have to wait and see. But I do believe Ronald Koeman draws a point in this game. Whether he draws this game or loses it, pressure is going to be on him like a hot cake. I don't even think he'll survive. I think Laporte will go up to him and say, look, you're not the man, you're going to get sacked. Because right now we all know Laporte is, kind of thinking of keeping Koeman. But if we don't play that well and we drop points at the Camp Nou again, I think Laporte will reconsider his decision for sure. But in the end, I do think that Barcelona will win this game, and I'm hoping for a good performance and a clean sheet as well. And I'm going to go with Barcelona win this game by 2-1. Let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that's my match preview for Barcelona versus Celta Vigo in La Liga. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to know is your score prediction, and would you rather pick my lineup or Koeman's lineup? And make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys some more for the live watch along. Set them on the screen. Come enjoy and watch the game with me. Follow straight after the match by my match review. And also, by the way, make sure you guys join my Discord. Link is down below. 24-hour Barcelona chat with all fans around the world. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and Forza Barca.